kicked out, whatever, right? But I think the order in which like those things come out is important. You know, the purpose came first, the work came first, the task came first, you know, and then Eve was created as his helper. And what I found really interesting, what I heard from a podcast, is that the word helper is only used, I think they said 3 times in the Bible. And the first time it's used, it's to describe Eve. And then the rest of the times, it's actually to describe God. So as God is my helper, I think that's in Psalm something. So the role of a woman in a man's life is divine, you know, and of course it's important, you know, but as a man myself, I just kind of had to start thinking around, what is it that I'm seeking first? What is it that what do I do on a daily basis? Like, am I seeking my highest joy, or am I seeking my deepest pleasure? You know? And those two things might be confused, they might sound similar, they might feel the same way. But I found like when I'm in my purpose, when I'm in the studio, when I'm writing a song, when I'm recording a song, when I'm on stage, nothing feels greater than that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's everything. You know, it's everything. It's absolutely everything. And as much as like people, you know, sometimes like, I'm not going to say I have like great performances all the time, but a majority of the time, when people come to me after and they're like, oh, that was so great, you're so amazing and stuff. And I'm just always like, oh man, like that's not my W, that's God's W. You know what I mean? Because he gave me the gift. He gave me the talent. He gave me the ability to write. He gave me the ability to connect, you know, and all of the opportunities to grow and learn, you know, and I always try and return back to him, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It should never have been this long, but it is what it is. If you found this and you still stuck around, well done. And yeah, I guess I'll be doing this as often as I can. Safe space away. Don't forget to seek your purpose and find your greatest alignment. Much love. What it do? It's your boy Indigo Saint, and welcome to the couch. Welcome to the green screen. Welcome to the couch and the green screen. Look, I don't even know what I'm going to call this. I'm hoping it's going to be a series. I don't know. I've just been thinking, if I don't do it now, I'm probably never going to. So here goes random thoughts with your boy Indigo. So, but yeah, I was thinking the other day around purpose and love and self and God, you know, and it was really in that order: purpose, love, self, and God. And a part of me just kind of realized that just in the way in which like I've been prioritizing things, it hasn't really been the way that I should have been. And a lot of it is coming from just hindsight, right? Of course, like I'm a lot older now. I'm a year older than I was last year. Happy birthday to myself. 33, baby. And with that, I just found like after my birthday this year, I just started thinking more about alignment and my purpose, and whether the things that I do please my maker, whether they please God or not, you know. But also, you know, in the same light, I still want the earthly things, you know what I mean? Like everybody wants money. You know what I'm saying? This costs money, the lights cost money, the camera costs money, this costs money, everything costs money, right? And then also, I also want like the flesh things, the fleshly things. I want the things of the flesh, you know what I mean? Like the good food and having a good time out. And I don't know whether love plays on that included as well. You know what I mean? Like being loved, being held, being checked on, being wanted, being desired, all of these things. Like, of course, just because I'm on a, I guess, what would be called a spiritual journey, it doesn't mean that I don't long for the things that are of the earth, right? But still, with that, I still yearn for God more. I find, I found recently, lately, the past couple of weeks slash months, and it's great. You know, what I mean, like I pray first thing in the morning. I pray right at the end of my day, and it's at first it was like, God, please, may I have this, may I have this, may I have this, and then it just started becoming gratitude, like, thank you for health, thank you for abundance, thank you for your love, for your kingdom, for your mercy, for your grace, for forgiveness, for knowledge and wisdom and learning all of these things. And some things kind of go unappreciated or unseen. But I always kind of try and return back to my maker. Should start using that phrase. I always try and